Hello tankers, welcome back. This is Tank Historian and I have been working hard this last week. I've been trying to get the LIS, that little mission marathon that everybody's trying to do right now, trying to get the free premium tank that World of Tanks has come out with, and I have run into my wall. It looks like it's going to be tier 4 for me, so if you've done any better, please put it in the comments. Please let me know how far you got. See if you actually got it, if you decided to just go ahead and pay for it from the beginning, or if you got to halfway through or whatever. Just come up with, let me know how far you got with the list challenge. We're going to keep working on it. I am not going to be giving up just yet because I've got 1/3 of the way through tier 4 on the commitment side of the things. So we're going to do a little bit of gameplay while we do that and see how well we can do. So here we are. We are continuing our list challenge, and currently we are on tier 4. Now, I normally don't play tier 10s. I usually avoid them like the plague, but recently I tried to change my status, or my strategy for all this, and you can see right here I have 3 Russian heavy tanks. Now currently the Object 277 is one of the meta game-breaking tanks at the current moment, and I have my Santa Claus crew member in it. The old standby, the IS-7, with the wonderful granite skin that I got for Christmas a couple years ago, and one of my personal favorite tanks in the game, the IS-4. So, without further ado, let's get into some gameplay. Okay, so it looks like a tier 10 match in the IS-4, and it looks like it's going to be pretty balanced. I mean, the only tanks that I'm scared of on the other side are the Type 5s and the Super Conqueror. The IS-4 tends to be a E100-ish tank. I don't like to say that too much because the E100 is really woefully underwhelming at the current moment. But the IS-4 has a gun that does a lot of damage, but not a ton, and its armor is fairly reliable for its tier, or for the tier 10 meta of basically slinging gold around. So we're basically just gonna follow along with our T95 here and kind of try to use the advantages that he has. Oh well, I guess not. Not a lot of whole room for me over there. One of the things I don't like about the customization elements in the game is that a lot of Russian tanks during World War II had white stripes all over them for identification purposes. And while those aren't great for hiding themselves from enemy attack, they are great for identification on a whim. So just making it easy to put in little stripes like that. Like I've got these little arrow decals, which are the closest thing that you get to painted stripes. I wish you could get a little bit more creative with the decals. There's a Type 5 there. And that's what I like to see. Bounce, bounce, bounce. My driver's down. The 279E is going around there. And the artillery likes my position. So I'm going to reposition. Driver's dead. Now this is the quintessential heavy. It's not super mobile in the conventional sense. Like Russian heavies tend to be a little bit more mobile, as in the IS-7 and the 277, but this one's a little bit more. It's got a reliable. It's kind of got a reliable speed, but it's not like tremendous. And I don't have a repair kit available. $386, not the best roll. But you'll notice that I haven't lost a ton of hit points, and that's because the IS-4 excels in blocking damage. If there's one thing that this thing is good at, it's taking hits. So we're going to side scrape a little bit. Let's see, bounced a shot from the 277. I'm not entirely sure where to fire at the Type 5. That's why I'm not super thrilled about fighting it. And Artie loves me. Try to get into a more protected position. They're pushing heavy into us. And there's a... yeah. Things are starting to go a little sour. Yeah, we're running out of tanks, really. Well, sometimes things just don't go your way. Next match. So, how are we doing on the LIS challenge right now? Currently, we're at 7,000 experience points, and that's not great. We got... let's see, how many days do we have left in the LIS challenge? It goes until next week on the 7th. I don't think we can get all the way to 10. I don't think we can get all the way there. Unless 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all really great, easy missions. With the amount of time that it's taken me to get to 7,000, which has been this entire weekend... pretty much, because I got through tiers 1 through 3 in the first day or so. So, based on how long that's going to take, it's going to be tough to do. But we'll see. We'll definitely see. So during this event on tier 4, you're supposed to get 4,200 damage 4 times in tier 10s. And let's just put it this way. Recently in tier 10s, I've struggled to get over 3,500 damage for the previous missions. So you can tell how that's going to go. What we're basically doing is we're trying to get our base experience up there. which we need 17,000 to get through this tier and save ourselves 10% more on the LIS. I'm going to go with the 705A. Give him some support. Don't want to get ahead of him. Kind of want to give him the first hit. Gosh, that gun looks so big. Now, originally, tanks were designed this way with the rear turrets so that their guns could fit and fight in tighter locations. The big, long gun that he has available to him is kind of a hamper in city environments. Will you just sit there and cover my flank? Now here we have the problem with the pike nose. It becomes really hard to sit there and hold off damage on those pike noses. Like, pretty sure they were shooting me on the side there. That E4's trying to be sneaky. Alright, 705A. You go do your thing. The one thing I do like about the IS-7 is it has APCR rounds. I just get the feeling he's gonna like me more. Yep. I don't know where that shell went. Let's see. There's Sixth Sense, and then there's I know that that's coming. It's a T95 there now. And there's our Action 10 friend. Do you think you could sneak up on me, Mr. Action 10? To weigh my shots here with the limited amount of ammunition I have available. Can't block them from everybody. And our team is gone. So. Still, we did 3,000 damage. So, there you go.